rookie, number 28, ALPEREN ŞENGÜN.
Smith Jr. is back after
did a great job in the last game getting back on defense.
Home games for Jalen Green. Toyota Center looking forward to what might be in store for this.
Jalen Green scoring off the basketball, getting out in transition.
Good ball movement, another cut. The assist 24 hours ago. Smith to Şengün, working on Gafford, this time on the right side of the floor. Comes into the lane, rolls on him, and he scores.
You don't see it a lot, but those early post-ups are
to start this game.
Yeah, you love that, making Gafford have to work it. Hey, Washington turning it over.
Şengün behind the back to Martin for the deuce.
It's not that he's showing off a little bit, but that's a natural pass for him.
For him, averaging 22 a game, a career high. And another turnover, so consecutive out of his hands and out of bounds. Last touch by KJ Martin. Washington will still have it.
And those are true no looks. And as soon as he sees his guy KJ Martin, he's going around the back. And that's some nice English on that pass for the Academy Sports and Outdoor Supermo replay.
The first game, Rockets game that Scott Foster has officiated in almost 2 years. We had actually been talking about this behind the scenes. Where's Scott Foster? Where is Scott Foster? Well, we got Scott Foster. Şengün, and that's a goaltend that will count. So the Rockets are still perfect.
The lone shot blocker for Washington right now. That's a high IQ.
AT&T Sportsnet social night, with tonight being ALPEREN ŞENGÜN bobblehead night. Which bobblehead do you want to see next? Use hashtag #RocketSocial.
We're very happy about it. No pun intended, including Ryan Hollins.
Hey.
I am so happy.
There you go.
Really good to see Jabari Smith Jr. back. I know you mentioned it earlier, Craig.
Oh, Şengün slips it, gets the bounce pass, and bends the rim.
Coach Steven Sines just put on a map
for the corner. Some good patience there, and round it out on the three for Wright.
Yeah, make no slide. When Alpe is rolling and he's taking advantage of the other team's center, that is really tough. And the thing about Alpe, he doesn't just play on the block, so you see his effectiveness there. But he opens the game up and he can pass, Craig. That's
great job again by Smith on Beal. Now to Wright, picked up by Smith on the help. They had to, and Aaron here in the first.
Yeah, look at Eric Gordon, and that's one thing Coach Steven Silas has been doing. He's been putting the ball in Eric's hands with no Kevin Porter Jr.
Şengün from the free throw line, a little bit further out the crew. I do want to wish Jamie Tidwell, who's been a cameraman here on Rockets broadcast for over 30 years, dealing with some health issues right now, and from all of us, we really appreciate what you do. Well, we're not gonna play you at all 4 straight games. Offensive rebound, Şengün into.
Silas having to change this playbook and figure things out.
By the way, I will say I think that was a really good trade. There's Matthews to Şengün, the patience, the bucket. And the foul, he'll toe the line here for an and one. I think it was
Lakers like to play with a lot of tall players, and I thought Alpe was wide open, and he says, you know what, I'll take the best possible. It's working out, and they're doing a better job hustling defensively. Coach, and getting back on defense. So, team looking next.
Behind the back, into the lane, loses his balance and loses the ball. Kuzma to Kispert in the open. Oh! In by Şengün. Chased down. Going through the basket, if not for Eason trying to tip dunk it home. But
look, Alpe just coming out of nowhere and putting that on the backboard. And great defense. And Eric Gordon with the flyby. Great job not fouling.
We go.
Shout out Von Wafer, man.
Shout out.
Oh, my goodness.
And the hammer by Christopher.
Alpe, and that's what Coach Steven Silas is all. We're going to let you pass. We're going to let you play making. Let these guards do the scoring.
Cleaned up by Gibson.
Down front. He's figuring out, hey, man, if I cut, Alpe's going to throw this basketball.
Oh, Şengün, that time elected to take it himself, but I think Şengün got a fingertip on that, and he's saying that after the deflection went off of Kispert, that Scott Foster's going to say Washington ball.
Look at just slamming it home over Will Barton, putting him on a post. Coach Unseld said, that's enough. We need the veteran Taj Gibson to get in there.
Drop step, behind the back pass, and then Tate.
Check from Alpe. He's running through centers. And look at this behind it. Listen, Craig, we're getting used to these out on the cut.
Now to Şengün. And he tried to threat.
Oh, you got to feed out. There you go.
Yeah, had a mouse in the house, and he worked right over.
Greg, it sounds very simple. And he's like, no. Like, really, like he has a suit.
It's their first points in 4.5 minutes. Jalen Green, Gaffer got a piece of that. And then crashed into a
contest.
So it's now just a 9-point game. Sengun in trouble. And able to get himself out of trouble, whirling and hitting.
ALP, they've been struggling.
There goes Field, too strong. His mechanics were off. Gordon with the poke. Kuzma got it back. He throws up a wild one.
For a lot of
very athletic. Sengun with a terrific pass. Johnny Davis is on their roster. Their rookie out of Wisconsin was drafted with the 10th overall pick, but hasn't found any traction at the NBA level as Sengun dunks it back. But
Kispert's a gym rat, man. Doesn't have the prettiest form, but he's just gotten in the gym and worked it.
Themselves in the second quarter. That 19-point lead's only 6.
Look at Alpe just going upstairs here.
And we got a timeout over. Right to Kuzma. Inside, intended for Gafford. Stolen back by Sengun. Finds an open Green in the corner. Attacks the rim. Tried to dunk it on Gafford. Was
key.
14 on the possession. The inbounds to Sengun. Posting, drop step, scoop, and score.
Hadn't seen enough. Alpe had his way with Gafford on the ball.
The bounce ahead to Beal. Does not have numbers. Does not care. I'm not sure if Sengun got a piece of that.
I think he did.
It didn't go down. Tate with a hustle. Sengun gets tackled and submarined by Kispert.
1st and 10. Tate doing the dirty work, and we talk about those 50-50 balls, man. 1st and 10, Kispert.
Tate trying to drive on a driving lane. There was none. Now Sengun doing a little bit too much dribbling that time. And then Gibson just took it from him. And we 54 to go in the... Looking for Sengun. Has him on the block. Goes at Gafford. There's the double. The handoff to Issa. And he makes the layup. Sorry, he's with a game. We're not even 5 minutes into the fourth quarter. He's shooting it lights out. He said no, too strong.
Manufactured.
Green, nothing doing. Tough turnaround, short rebound. Sengun back up with it, no good. Rebound tip, no good. Ball is loose, still loose. There's Tate, put it up, too strong. Rebound. Although a very quiet night overall for him. Certainly can heat up. A lot and the jam.
Are you kidding me? He can run the pick and roll too? That was on the money. KJ goes over, gives him a high five, and says, Alpe, I didn't know you had that. Oh my goodness.
For Sengun.
Okay, look.
Now for KJ, they trap the ball. Give it to him here.
Got to be ready to cut. When he makes his move, he'll see you.
Takes it himself. Eric Gordon doesn't take the three. Runs it up and banks it in.
Good play to Craig.
Clock is not the Rockets' friend. Kuzma over Smith.
Wow.
His 5th three in the quarter. 32 points in the game, 19 in the fourth. Gordon to Smith to Sengun. Spinning. And they'll happily take a 2 as opposed to a 3 of the Wizards.
Well.
Again, using clock. 2 on Kuzma. And then Beal had it ripped away from him. Sengun races the other way. Finds Smith and dunks it down.
All right, got to pick up. Don't have time. And
5% for the season and 82% for his career.
Man, this is what you need is an early score. That three-point.
KJ back to Gordon. His 3, no good. Rebound, Sengun. Inside to KJ, dunks it down with 7 seconds to go in the game. The Rockets miss 7. Will get that triple-double, but now with 7 seconds to go, his team down 4. The Wizards calling a timeout, and still very much in the driver's seat are the Wizards.
Yeah, going to need a lot of help here if you're the Rockets and need some throws, but now Sengun just goes upstairs over to Wizards. They've gone small because what the Wizards want to do is to take away the handle and take away the three. And Rockets take.
Wizards have completed the comeback. They have rallied from 19 down And they have beaten the Rockets here at Toyota Center. The final score 108